Thank you for joining us on Will and Luke in the Morning. I'm co-host Luke Teague, and today on our movie review segment, we'll be talking about the films The Graduate, Moneyball, and Looper.
And I'm Will Chappell, and first we'll be talking about the 1968 film The Graduate.
The Graduate is a film dating back to 1968, starring Dustin Hoffman as Benjamin Braddock, a recent college graduate who isn't sure what he wants to do with his life until he begins an affair with his neighbor's wife. But later in the movie, he meets her daughter and falls in love, setting the stage for the final conflict at the end of the movie. So, Will, what did you think about the movie?
I thought the movie was it was good. It was a good movie. It was a sound movie for being from the 60s. Like, a person today could enjoy it.
And speaking of being from the 60s, why do you think that movie was so revolutionary for its time?
It was groundbreaking and revolutionary for its time because it was in like the conservative 60s. Nobody really touched on the topic of adultery and having affairs with a married woman. And what did you think about the movie?
Well, I thought for the same reasons you did. I thought it was pretty good because of how groundbreaking and revolutionary it was for the time. Like, it just wasn't stuff talked about, and it was put so plainly and openly in the movie. I really appreciated that.
Yeah. And now a word from our sponsors. The PowerPlay Pro 8 HA8000. The best product money can buy. Next, we are going to talk about Moneyball, which is a film based on a book about the 2002 Oakland Athletics and Sabermetrics program. And, Luke, what is Moneyball about?
So, the Moneyball movie is follows Billy Beane, the general manager of the Oakland Athletics, in his quest to build a championship caliber baseball team with the smallest budget in Major League Baseball.
And, who were the main actors of the movie?
The two principal actors that the movie focuses on were Brad Pitt as Billy Beane, Oakland's general manager, and Jonah Hill as Paul De Podesta, the assistant GM to the Oakland Athletics. And these two were very good choices to play as they accurately represent the characters in real life.
And tell us how well the movie adapted from the book.
Well, like all adaptations, there were discrepancies, but as the book was more about the statistics and the circumstances in the book, and the movie adaptation was transformed it more into following Billy Beane throughout the season and his point of view on the whole thing. And now a word from our sponsors. Today's sponsor is Ozarka Water. Fun fact, you can't drown in Ozarka Water. And finally, today we will be talking about Looper. So, Will, what can you tell us about the general plot of the movie?
It's a pretty cool movie. It takes place in the future, partially in the future and partially in the present. And in the future, time travel has been invented and immediately outlawed. And only the big gangsters, the big monsters use it to send people they don't want. Send loose connections back to the past, where people called loopers kill them. And the plot of the movie is this guy, he's a looper, and his future self gets sent back, and he escapes. And if you want to see the rest of the movie, if you want to know the plot of the rest of the movie, just go see it for yourself. It's a great movie. It's a really good movie.
That sounds like a pretty solid movie. And so what did you think of it as an original screenplay, like not an adaptation of anything?
As an original screenplay, it was pretty good. Like, it had a lot of creativity and thought put into it. It wasn't just thrown out there. It was a pretty good original screenplay.
Well, we're all out of time here today, but thank you for watching today's edition.
And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.